Michelle, the Secretary of State has confirmed that one American is among the 14 dead following the attacks in Barcelona, and Dan Tucker of Walnut Creek is almost certain that it's his son Jared.
From the time that the time that it happened until this morning, we've been going back and forth, but not really knowing anything.
Dan Tucker's son Jared had been celebrating his one-year wedding anniversary with his wife Heidi this past week. This is a picture Heidi took of Jared a couple of days ago. Jared in the water off the coast of Spain. Jared and Heidi were walking around Barcelona yesterday when Jared told Heidi he had to use the bathroom. Moments later, the van plowed into dozens of people and Heidi couldn't find Jared.
I don't understand how anybody could do that type of thing to innocent people. It's just beyond my comprehension to understand how anybody could do that.
As images of the attack took over media outlets, Dan says he saw a video clip of a man that looked like Jared. He was wearing a blue shirt, tan pants, and had blonde hair.
But there was a person kneeling with him, so we were encouraged to feel that if it was an injury as opposed to anything serious. But he wasn't moving, and so we held on to that until this morning,
when he got a text from Heidi.
We got a text from her and indicated that the conversation with the officials had more to do with identification than it did with health or possibly an injury.
Today, Dan is just trying to hold on.
I have built in a relatively strong defense mechanism that doesn't allow me to go down that path really hard, but it is hard.
This was Jared's first time ever taking a trip overseas to Europe. He and Heidi were expected to fly back tomorrow. In Walnut Creek, Jackie Ward, KPIX 5.
Jackie,